How are you guys taking this week in terms of what's on the table? I mean, everyone knows where you're at in the standings. Everyone knows where you're at, we think, in terms of a national picture. How do you guys approach that in, just a mentality going forward here?
Yeah, I mean, I think for the last few weeks now, even after Christmas break, it's really been intense weeks, and we know we got to get the job done on the weekend. So really preparing your body and your mind to get ready, and we want to come away with 2 wins every weekend. So I don't think anything really changes this weekend compared to last weekend's.
You were stepping in front of a lot of shots over the weekend. Does that just happen, or is that a conscious effort last weekend out of you?
I mean, so I've been struggling to put the puck in the back of the net the past few weekends. So anything I can do to help the team win, and some of it just right spot at the right time, and just willing to block it. On the PK, we have a lot of guys step up and block shots, so it really feeds into everyone's game, and just the willingness to do it is big for the team and the bench, and gets everyone going for sure.
Brock, we all talk about the power play. Sometimes the PK is overlooked a little bit. Why is it so much better this year than it was a year ago, do you believe?
I mean, I just think it's experience, and knowing your killing partners and having trust in the group that's out there. And I think we're really committing to understanding what needs to be done, and blocking shots has been a big part of that. And I know Tyler and Emoto has been a huge part of that, but everyone's stepping up and blocking shots and committing to the kill, because there's been a lot of key times in games where we needed one to, keep the momentum or get some more. So it's been really good so far, and hope to continue that.
You guys compare bruises after games or after a while? Because sometimes they become more colorful as the week moves along.
Yeah, I mean, after a win, you really don't care, but we have kind of a motto: the most ice bags at the end of the game. You want your team to have them. So yeah, it's been cool to see, and really happy for a lot of the guys stepping up and doing that too.
So your team goals are Big Ten title, national championship, and more ice bags than the other teams. Is that what you're saying?
If it helps us win the game, then yes, for sure.
Brock, have you noticed anything different between? I mean, we've seen there's a rotation in goalies. Is there anything different the way you guys are playing in front of them, either way, or the confidence, how you interact with them differently when they're leaving pucks behind the net? Do you guys have to mentally go through anything differently depending on who's back there?
I don't think so. I think both of them have proven, not only in games but in practice, how hard they work, and they've really built confidence in everyone around them. So I mean, we trust them, whoever's back there, and they're both playing really well right now. So no matter who's back there, I think our team has a lot of confidence, and really knows that we do our job in front of them, that we'll get the win.
They've had a little bit to do with the PK, haven't they?
Oh yeah, they're our best penalty killers for sure. And yeah, it's a lot easier on the penalty kill when your goalie's going to make a big save, and that's happened a lot this year. So props to them for that.
I would assume you understand how, Michigan State, they don't have a lot to play for other than to beat you guys and spoil what you hope would be a special finish. So I'm sure you know that what's coming this weekend, right?
Yeah, I mean, past couple of years I've been here, we've been in their shoes. So you don't really think about them having nothing to play for, because every weekend in this conference is huge, and there's no weak teams. So we know they're a team that likes to work hard, and they're going to give us their best game for sure.
So when you put up a couple of assists like you did this past weekend, does that make you feel a little bit more at ease? I mean, you said before you're struggling to put the puck away lately. Does that help your mindset a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, those were 2 good plays for me, and really build my confidence a little bit. I mean, I'm getting the chances right now. It's just I need to bear down a little bit. So that's been a big focus of me this week, and I mean today, and will be for the rest of this week, to really bear down, especially with my chances. But yeah, as long as I'm doing the right things and getting chances, I know sooner or later they're going to go in. And as long as we keep winning, I mean, that's fine by me. So.
Hey, Brock, this is Fred. Maybe a little, and I apologize if these two have heard your answer before. Kind of a personal reflection. When I talked to Oz a couple weeks ago before the Michigan series, he said, well, if you knew Brock, you'd know what kind of person he is, and what he's doing this year wouldn't surprise you. But what did you do differently, or anything in particular after last season, to prepare for this season? Which obviously you want to be as impactful as possible, and you're doing exactly that. So anything you can share?
Yeah, I mean, last year was a tough year individually for me. Really in and out of the lineup. Didn't really get the ice time I wanted. So I really committed myself over the off season, you know, eating right every day, just trying to get a little better, working out and skating. And my dad being a rink manager really helped me and my brother getting on the ice. And I mean, Cole pushed me a lot too. So, I mean, I guess it's just building the confidence in myself. Last year really didn't have much, you know, mainly offensively, but over the summer working to really know that I'm ready to take a bigger role on this team. And I think I did that this summer, and it's really showed. And it's really cool to see and look back on too.
It's funny, the players that we talk to that talk about changing their diet and recognizing how it changes how they feel and how it changes their energy level, recovery level in their training. Did you find that?
Yeah, for sure. Jim Snyder really works with us here, not only on the strength and conditioning side, but also looking at what we eat. And I mean, that's really a big part of it, and definitely don't overlook that. If that's going to help me at all, I want to, you know as much as I can. So not only can it help me now, but down the road as well. So yeah, it's been a big part, and you know, off the ice is just as important as on the ice when taking care of yourself. So yeah, that's been a big part of this offseason.
And so all this has got nothing to do that you're kind of worried in 20 years when people are checking the stats, you know, Cole Caufield, 22 goals, and hey, Brock had a great season too.
Yeah, I mean, being his brother, you kind of get overlooked, but it's a good thing because he pushes me, and I know, you know, when his name gets called, I want my name to get called too, and it kind of pushes us back and forth. And you know, when he scores, I want to score. When I score, he's trying to get 2 or 3 more than me. It's always been a competition between us, and that's been since we were growing up in pretty much everything. So it's good going back and forth because it makes both of us better. And it's not that we're competing against each other; we're competing with each other too to make our team better as well.
I saw a quote. It's actually from Muhammad Ali this weekend, and it kind of, I think it would apply to shot blocking too. If I get it right, it's courage is fear lasting 1 more minute. So that's kind of the approach you need, because it's, hey, I'm sure it can be scary, right? Stepping in front of a 85-foot or 85-mile-an-hour slap shot.
Yeah, I mean, you learn it's better to get a win and block a few shots and have some pain than have that puck go in the net. So at the end of the day, it's whatever you can do to help the team win.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Brock, what did you cut out of your diet?
You know, it's just like, it's not cutting anything out really. It's just trying to, you know, eliminate the bad stuff you put in your diet. Like, I haven't really eaten pizza in forever. I mean, that was one of my things that I really loved. And, you know, just, I love forage now here in Madison, which is really good. And Snides talked about Lean Feast over the summer, so I really gotten into that. So just a lot healthier stuff that it makes your body feel better.
Do you miss the pizza?
Not really, no. I mean, your body kind of adapts to it. And, now I know when I mess up, and I know when I eat something wrong during the week because I don't feel as good on the weekend. So yeah.
When the season's over, whenever that may be, would you have a pizza?
Yes, hopefully it's a celebration pizza, and if that happens, then I'll be fine.
Thanks.
All right.